Holla.
Coffee. Well, hello. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you and what you pick. I was like, I have seen it all. Are my eyes
How you
deceiving
going to
me?
watch me if you're alive?
My phone. This is how I always watch you, Coffee. I'm a phone YouTuber. I always watch on my phone. This way I can respond and text and comment. I watch everybody on my phone. I'm a phone YouTuber.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you.
But you can't watch if you're playing a game, lol.
Sure I can.
It's certainly not
Sure
sitting
I
bull.
can. I do it all the time.
You mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes.
I can tell you, it's a game you haven't played.
But to answer your question,
Even
I need you to
better.
find someone for me. One of my girls.
Even better.
Tatienne has been gone for several
Now I'm
days
really
now,
interested.
having left no word of explanation. And I begun to fear the worst.
One you've expressed some kind of interest in?
Mm.
No, I can't say I'm any good at
I'm
it.
interested in it, but I
trust
haven't
you'll do
played
your
it.
best.
Ah.
And take this.
What could this be?
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
I don't know that you're die-hard interested, but it's hanging out at the bottom of your list.
She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues.
Has to be
A
determined.
woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's
Has
still
to be
missing then.
determined.
Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You
If
saw
it's
her
on the
before she went to
list, then I
bed.
know it's good.
The day before, she was in tears.
If it has
She'd
made the
lost her
list,
comb, a
then
gift
it's
from the
gotta be
dame.
good.
It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
She's sitting on
So you're the
chambermaid.
new escort the girls have been talking about.
That
And you've
might
already
be.
been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bed
Don't you
chamber
worry
with
about my
Tatienne.
necks.
Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something, but the dame was... and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find
Scar
him,
over the
and you'll
eye.
find her.
Let's see who that could be.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well, let's go to those barracks.
Well then,
I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
Let's find these.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you
What
are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
All right.
Who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant. Though
Travis
fortunate
Etienne?
enough to count the dame among my acquaintances.
Blah 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 blah. What do you
Better than
want,
some,
dude?
Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
You said a whole bunch of words and ain't told me nothing.
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are
Nothing.
Okay, cool. Delivery boy.
and
Gotcha. Not prioritizing that, but I'll do it. Have to see the other matters. Did that just say handmaiden? Y'all wanna fight?
Sergeant's got it in for us. Where's your commanding officer branded?
I am
Don't
the
you know
commanding
the training
officer.
grounds are for real soldiers.
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
No,
They
it's the
laughed
fact
at
that
you
I'll
for their
kick your
repetition.
ass.
You reckon
Try it
this trick's
anyway.
really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are. Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Okay. Let's do this.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a
Okay.
moment to get ready if you need it.
I don't need a
We won't
moment.
be whining about an unfair fight.
I'm already ready. Let's do this. I'm totally prioritizing this. Come on.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
Stay back, Toggle.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding.
Leon, eh?
Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon.
I'll just make you look stupid. How about that? Oh, I can't ring you out.
It's over.
Are you even gonna try,
No one end the
Leon?
from the other. Enough.
No. I'll let you know when it's enough. Your homeboy wants some?
Fuck me.
What the hell are you
I
playing
just
at,
did.
Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it?
See.
Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Is it hammer time?
How the bearer win the dame's favour anyway?
By knowing when
Like
to hold my
that.
tongue for a start.
Gangsta kick. You know what? Why don't you just stay on the ground? Don't even bother getting up.
Give it out.
You ain't giving me nothing. I take. Just stay on the ground the whole time.
I'll be damned.
Bye. What a waste of my time. Both of you come at me at once.
Can I go now?
Gregor's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
I did not.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
No.
The Emperor's finest, thrashed by a branded. The sergeant may be a surly bastard, but he had our number, all right. Extra drills it is, then.
Come on, Toggle.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About
What
what?
is?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavours. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces.
Boring.
What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest.
Okay, cool.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you.
There's no that.
That's the day done then.
Drinks. How about the Vale?
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
Oh, however do they get that colour?
So,
Here.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest.
You won't find carpets
So,
You will in the Vale, I think.
this is... I could... You...
You there? Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
Well, like a
Give me one of
plum
those hats.
for the
What
apple
did
of
you
your
say?
eye.
Of perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Spices from the faraway deserts of Belgium.
We've the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to arrest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Word's legacy. I've talked to him. Give me explain.
It's not been half a boon since Benedict.
That's what we signed up for.
You put up. The drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
That bastard!
Did one of them get on this?
Another one of the dames.
You know. You mean why not? And this part as I
Haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired.
Just stay away as my gifts are.
Heard the bones fell favourable. Look,
But Moore is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moore. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moore to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moore are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moore who is...
Think I might see you tonight?
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's enough for today, Branded.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
You heard me. Shift your ass. You, Brandon, here, now. What?
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Yesterday. How do they expect us to finish the harvest when one
Not that... Oh.
Chloe?
wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
It's over. That's enough.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Tell your weak ass daddy.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this, before it happens again. More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
You mean dad?
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
You, Brandy, come. You. What?
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look well out from the look of...
Father, he's scared.
You think to...
Can't we just buy another house?
Of course.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of... You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service. Never...
Here's the message.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here...
Simplistic. Yes, of course. Oh, Sapper, here. You take two.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Well, go on then.
What is...
But
Is it...
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
What?
Not. As I told you, the soldier made no secret of his destination. He said the ruins were
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Wait! That's enough. Stay down.
Damn it all. Bodies. Well,
Yeah, he was. Then one day and we all know what happens to deserters. Tell when it's not. Could you?
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give something to remember, Tati.
If it was a message that...
They...
Hey. Oh.
You...
Right.
Thank you for return.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
It amuses me that Sid would choose a chapel for your rendezvous. There never was a more unrepentant soul in all the realm.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Did he?
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. That'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Okay, where would I go? Whatever.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
That'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty. All right, not quite tempting. Let's get this over with. I swear this passage used to be secret.
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
That's enough.
He never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Captain! To arms, men! Summon the cannoneer! At once! Stay down! It's over! That's enough! It's over!
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
To the talker.
Come on, Conehead.
Then let's shut him up.
Too
It's fun.
Poor wretch.
Save your pity. You get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
Combine whoopings.
Yep, you know it, Sam. He can't even come close to seeing me.
There's a good boy. Not this time.
Too slow.
I'm grabbing an Xbox Series X tomorrow. Give Xbox a chance.
I'll have one in the other room.
This time.
Yeah. Game Pass is cool. Game Pass is how I discovered Liza P. If it wasn't for Xbox, I would have never known about Liza P.
Game Pass is lit.
I mean, it's very cool. It's a great idea. Yeah, Game Pass is a good idea. Buy the Xbox, get all the games for free, pretty much. Just $16.99 a month or whatever. Like the Sega channel back in the day.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Sweet.
Come on.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares. Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
The miners. The gods.
Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
Oh. You said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
doesn't look that far. Right. Why, yo? Whoa. Some help.
Hold on.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Don't let them get away.
That's enough.
Stay down.
That's better. That's better.
How tall are you? Give them all you've got, boys.
see they replaced that wooden door with something. A little more sturdy. On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out. The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it. There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
Aha.
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Oh, no.
Them again.
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later. Stay down!
So how could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow? It's over. Stay down. When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then. Where did that come from?
If I had to guess...
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Well, let's go.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always. Haha! That's what I'm talking about, Clive.
Where's he off to now? Clive, look out!
Not this time. Too slow. My wounds, boy. A little help. Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after. By which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. That it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily,
Holla. I'm grabbing a Xbox Series X tomorrow. Give Xbox a chance. Nice. I heard Game Pass is lit.
Time to
Sweet.
earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it? We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
It's beautiful.
The heart of Sambrek.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Taya's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
He's just determined to petrify himself.
That's more like it.
Clive, look.
What is that?
Sid!
Ifrit. I need Ifrit.
Come to me. I can't do this without you. Not again. Where are you?
Hold on!
Where the hell am I? I've been here before. You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive. By the flames. isn't yours. But this is mine.
It's done. How many more could there be?
Clive!
Well, enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This? It's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't. I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
Sid.
One left. That'll do me.
Try not to talk.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
Don't do this!
The rest is in your hands. The Crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free...
Stop. Please.
I can think of none better than you.
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew. sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
Oh. You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Let's go, Joshua.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave my brother alone. This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
Joshua.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am? Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
Must fail Lord Cookgar again! Find Sid! Or we're all fucking dead! Sid, help us! Where is he? You'll do! Bastard!
Gab! We've got to go!
Not without this!
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
That won't be necessary.
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, palmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
It's good to see you, Sid.
What have we learned?
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us! I beg of you!
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here. Come on.
So many others! The bearers?
Safe.
Sid dies here! Outlaws in here! Bring me his head!
How many are there?
Titan sends his regards.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
They brought a pet.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
over. To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.